Sup with chill, beautiful motherfuckers. This is gonna be a weird one. This might alienate most of my YouTube community by this stage. And yes, I need to clean out my bedroom trash can. Don't bother me about that one. But this is a weird one. So there is this phenomenon with some people on carnivore diets becoming malnourished, and they are eating enough. So I think there is a case to be made, not just for supplementation, as Elliot Overton says, but in some people, also just outright, the carnivore diet is not going to work. Like, they have to eat something other than meat, milk, and blood to have optimal health. And I suspect it's somewhere in the 50%, 50 to 60 are going to fail like that, because their skin starts, they basically get scurvy, especially if they're on high cooked. But aside from that, most people who are doing carnivore are doing high raw. Gattis is doing fully raw, which I think is stupid, but I'm not on a carnivore diet. My diet is quite low fiber and just generally looks kind of like a carnivore diet to most people, but it's not carnivore. Relatively speaking, it is, but it's not. And this bit will alienate ya. Other than the stacked eggs and the soya milk, which, yeah, that was a thing, and that's still like a thing for me sometimes. Spinach. I went to Costco and I bought spinach. And then I went to Loblaws and I bought all sorts of spices. Cloves, parsley, turmeric, basil, nutmeg, allspice, which I call that Jamaican pepper after its French name. Let's see if I can pronounce this. Piment, Piment de la Jamaïque, Jamaique. Fuck me. Anyway, that was not relevant. What was relevant is I bought all kinds of spices, and this is to mix with another thing that will anger the carnivore extremists, of which I think there's actually quite few. I don't think there's many carnivore extremists. Most of them consume other foods or promote that. Refined olive oil. Because fuck me, right? Excuse my language, but I just had this inkling of, yeah, olive oil, yeah, spinach. It's like, expect me to possibly upload a what I eat in a day, a cases to be made for plants. And realize I'm not even having many malnutrition symptoms, I'm not having, performance degradation, well, I am having performance degradation, but I think that's folate, not C. I also think it's electrolytes. So I made a mistake not buying beef broth, but I'm broke. I have $8 in my main account, and I have $100 in my savings. I'm gonna move over like 10 into my main, so I can pay the fees on my bank account. Yeah. Pretty much eat a balanced diet. And that goes whether you're ketogenic, whether you're mixing carbs and fats like the croissant diet, or if you're carnivore, you've got to have high raw. You've got to have raw liver. You've got to have you've got to have raw adrenal, but you've got to note the side effect that you could actually raise your cortisol with that. You could suppress your own adrenals by eating adrenal. But raw animal foods, cut it into thin strips if your teeth suck like mine do, or if your jaw sucks like mine does. If you're going to be doing high raw, don't eat animals that are unhealthy. If you can't get healthy animals, use plants as strategic sources. It won't hurt you unless you have some weird autoimmune condition. I think Mihaela Peterson has this weird autoimmune issue, where she just can't eat anything other than meat. I hope she's doing mostly raw. I don't think she is, but I hope she is. Because I don't want her or her children getting malnourished. And I know she's very sensitive, so it's possible that she's just going to have to live with getting her ascorbate from adrenal gland and liver. I don't see that necessarily being a problem for her health, but it's something to watch out for. But if you're on a carnivore diet and you're not getting the benefits you want, or they're reversing on you, and you're getting malnutrition symptoms like vegans do. Like, vegans get scurvy even though they're vitamin C sufficient, because they don't have any nutrients. They're protein deficient, they're omega deficient, they are just, whoa. It's like, whoa! Yeah, nothing happens in a vegan's body because they don't have any nutrients except for vitamin C. And some of them don't even have that. Oh, God. But yeah. Eat raw meat, eat plants if you can't eat raw meat. You gotta have the meat. You gotta have something that's got vitamin C. Meat does if it's raw. I don't like raw meat though, so... yeah. There is a case to be made against carnivore.